Anger is something that we've all experienced at one point in time. It's human nature and a logical reaction to when we feel like we've been wronged. But sometimes anger can go too far and become a reoccurring problem in our lives, negatively affecting our health and interpersonal relationships. This is where anger management comes into play. In particular, a prominent field of therapy tackling this is cognitive behavior therapy, or CBT for short. But what is CBT? To help understand this, Albert Ellis, the founder of CBT, uses a straightforward model to frame the core concepts. This is called the ABC framework. A is the activating event or situation that is being examined. B is the belief, essentially the thoughts about that event that are subjective to each person. And C is the consequences, the resulting emotions and behaviors that are directly resulting from the belief. CBT states that our thoughts determine our behavior and emotions. So a natural conclusion from this is that by changing thoughts through therapy, a resulting change in behavior and emotion will occur. So applying this to anger management, and by working with the thoughts of a client with anger issues, finding out what drives them and what's working to change them, will help the client get better control of their anger. CBT approaches this in therapy mainly through disputing. This is where the process of questioning and investigating an illogical thought process and how a belief is disputed when the complexity of CBT comes into play. Disputing can initially be done through simply questioning a client why they think the way they do, asking for evidence and proving to them that their belief is irrational. Clients will also be prompted to imagine certain situations that generally trigger an anger response, and instead imagine a pro-social way of responding to them, essentially mentally training themselves to react with more control and less impulsive anger. Lastly, experimentation is a big part of CBT. The client will be prompted to test out certain beliefs that the therapist believes is unrealistic. This will hopefully provide a convincing body of evidence against such a belief once the experiment has been completed and the client has seen that their belief was somewhat irrational. Whilst these are some of the many ways to tackle anger in CBT specifically, what is clear is that there is an effective treatment option available. Furthermore, CBT has been clinically proven to be effective at treating anger management in real life. Overall, CBT hopes to give clients back control of their minds and as a result, control over the rest of their lives. Because of this, we can conclude that the anger is manageable with the help of CBT. Thank you very much for listening, and feel free to tune into my actual book report, which I've also linked into the discussion. Thank you.